Hello again. I hope that you are having a good summer because today we're planning for August, which for me at least is a sad month because it's the last month of summer and summer is my favorite season. So I'm in a bit of a melancholy mood today, but that's okay because I am starting to learn to enjoy the fall season as well, which is undeniably beautiful. And to kind of celebrate that, I am making August a fall themed bullet journaling setup. And I'm starting off by using some of this fall themed leafy paper with a navy blue background. And I really like the kind of vintage feel of this one. Anyways, I layered that with a few scraps of book pages just to kind of make it more interesting and give it a scrapbook feel. And then I layered a skeleton leaf on top of this plain black cursive title. And I really liked how this came out because I felt that the leaf worked really well with the leafy scrapbooking paper, and I just really liked how the title kind of looked peeking out from under the leaf. So yeah, I'm actually really happy with this particular page, and to decorate it a little bit more, because there was definitely some empty space, and definitely more empty space than I personally like in my spreads, I used a piece of this wide fall-themed washi tape at the bottom, as well as some more pieces of washi tape just at the top and in a few of the empty spaces around that spread, as well as to underline the title on the right hand side of my spread, which is my looking forward to section. And my looking forward to section is pretty much where I write down all of the things that I am looking forward to for the upcoming month. So in this case, for August. I can tell you that fall will not be in my looking forward to section, but I'm sure that I'll still find plenty of things to look forward to because August is a wonderful month. And even if it was the first month of fall, I would still find things to put there. Don't get me wrong, fall is still a beautiful season. I don't hate fall or anything. Anyways, after this rather lengthy side note, let's get back to the spread. So to decorate the left-hand side a little bit more, I'm just chopping up some washi tape to kind of add it into the empty sections. The next spread is my goals and accomplishments spread for the month of August. And I am decorating it by adding some very skinny fall-themed washi tape to kind of underline the title. And because it's so skinny, I decided to kind of layer that with some, even I'm actually having trouble telling them apart on camera, but I believe this is the orange washi tape. I pulled out orange and red washi tape for this particular setup, but on camera they look so similar that I'm not actually sure which one I'm using here. Anyways, let's just say it's the orange washi tape. And to decorate this spread a little bit more, I'm just adding some of the washi tape that I cut out for the previous pages to the bottom of the page. And honestly, I didn't actually realize that this washi tape was kind of all season themed. I thought it was a lot more fall themed when I started using it, but I still like how it came out. You know, August is a kind of transitional month, so I decided to just leave it there at the bottom. But as you can see, I had a bit of a dilemma because I didn't want to kind of cut the washi tape in the middle of the next bird. So instead I tried to fill in the empty space with one of the birds I'd cut off for the previous page, and it didn't work because it was too large, so I decided to cut up some leaves from the same washi tape and add them there instead. And this page still felt a little bit too plain for me, so I decided to layer the washi tape at the bottom with some plain washi tape just to make things a little bit more fun. And as you can see, my first attempt kind of failed here because I actually ran out of the first tape that I tried to use, so I had to reach for a different washi tape instead. And after all of that, this page still felt a little bit plain to me, so I just wanted to fill in some of the empty spaces around the title with a few of these fall-themed transfer stickers. And in case you don't know, transfer stickers are basically stickers that you kind of have to rub onto the page, and then when you remove the plastic, they stay on the page. And they're usually very matte, and they look a lot less like stickers than, well, traditional stickers do, so I really like them for that, but they do take a little bit more time to apply. So that is a little bit of a negative for me, but they're also very satisfying to peel off, so I don't know, I have mixed feelings about them, but I still use them every once in a while. And I had this fall set, so I'm using it here and for the rest of the setup. The next page is my highlights page, and here I'm just going to be writing down some of the best things that happened during the month of August. And here I actually decided to use some of that washi tape that I almost ran out of, just to kind of fill in the empty spaces around the titles. And I think it worked pretty well. And then to decorate the spread a little bit more, I am adding some more of that leafy scrapbooking paper at the bottom in the corners. And that still wasn't enough for me, so I decided to add in some more of these fall-themed transfer stickers at the bottom to make things a little bit more interesting. The next spread is actually part 2 of my highlights spread, because you may have noticed on the previous spread that I had 2 sections, one for week 1 and another for week 2. And this spread is actually going to be for weeks 3 and 4, so for the rest of the weeks in the month of August. And I'm starting it off by adding some washi tape to both sides of the spread. And this time I went with sunflower washi tape. And I used it because sunflower feels like a very fall-themed flower to me. I believe they mostly bloom closer to fall, and yeah, that's why I decided to use it. And as for the title, I actually wrote the highlights portion of the title on some craft paper, just to kind of add more of that scrapbook feel. And also because in this particular setup, craft paper actually went very well with my color scheme. And just to decorate this page a little bit more, I added that bird that I cut off from that washi tape a while ago onto the kind of corner section of the craft paper, just because it felt a little bit empty there and it fit kind of perfectly. And I'm also using more washi tape, and I decided to layer some gold washi tape with that sunflower washi tape. Again, because I thought that it matched the color scheme really well and it added a little bit of sparkle to the spread, which is always a plus in my book. And to finish off the spread, I'm adding some more fall-themed stickers. And I added a leafy sticker to both of the bottom corners of the page. And I actually cut up a few more sections of that same washi tape to kind of add around the title and in the top corners, just to kind of fill in those empty spaces and make the spread look a little bit more complete. For the next spread, I am using craft paper for the titles again, and I'm actually layering it on top of the fall-themed scrapbooking paper that I've been using. And this is my negative to positive spread. So on the left, I'm going to be writing down some of the negative things that happened during the month of August, and on the right, I'm going to try to put a positive spin on them. So for example, if I failed at something spectacularly, then I'm going to try to figure out what lessons I learned from it and how I can do better next time. And I feel like I use this example when I'm explaining this spread kind of often, and that's just because that is something that I do tend to put in this spread a lot, you know, me failing at something and kind of trying to put a positive spin on it. Anyways, that is what the spread is for. Well, that and other things like it. And to decorate the spread a little bit more, I am using some washi tape at the bottom. And here I decided to layer 2 different kinds of washi tape. One is a patterned washi tape and one is a solid washi tape. And that's actually something that I really enjoy doing, just because I feel that having a patterned and solid washi tape kind of together is great because they don't conflict with each other, and it's just a really easy way to kind of spice up the spread by using more than one washi tape, so it makes it a little bit more fun than if you'd only used one. And my final touch for the spread was just adding 2 more birds from that patterned washi tape that I've been cutting up and using for most of the setup. And I just placed them where there was a little bit of empty space around the title. For the next spread, I'm going back to using some more book pages, and I'm layering some craft paper on top of that and writing the title on top of it. And this is basically my gratitude spread for the month of August. And to decorate that section a little bit more, I'm using some more transfer stickers around the title. And now that the top left corner is mostly taken care of, I wanted to balance that out by adding something more to the bottom right corner. And I'm doing that by adding some more craft paper, as well as some more of that wide fall washi tape. Just a few skinnier tape, just to kind of make that area a little bit more fun and add a little bit more layering to it. And I actually had just a tiny piece of that brown washi tape left that I had almost used up during this setup, and I just decided to kind of layer it around the title just to make that area a little bit more fun, as well as add a little bit more orange washi tape there just to bring in a pop of color. And after that, the bottom right corner actually started looking a little bit empty to me again, so I just added another fall-themed transfer sticker there. And now we are up to the final spread of this setup, and here I'm using some more of that sunflower washi tape again, and I'm actually adding it to both the top and the bottom of the spread. And I just really like how colorful this washi tape is. It just automatically makes me happier when I look at it, so yeah, that was definitely a bonus. As for the rest of the spread, I am writing the title on some craft paper again because I've really been enjoying doing that for this setup. And I am decorating the spread actually fairly simply just by adding 2 transfer stickers around the title. And I actually decided to leave it at that. And that is it. That is everything for this setup, except for the final flip through, which I am going to show you right now. I really hope that you enjoyed this video and this setup. Let me know what you thought in the comments below, if you feel like it. If you don't have to. And thank you so much for watching. Hopefully, I'll see you in my next video. Be you, always. Bye!